But my mom, she's over 60, so you got to check her every once in a while. You know, she's one of the good ones, but you do have to be like, all right, well, let's not say that one again in public. But she does this thing every single year. She did it recently. Every year she likes to remember her father, my grandfather. She posts on Facebook, if my father was alive today, he'd be this many years old, right? And I understand why we do that, right? Because sometimes we lose somebody too young or we lose them suddenly and we just remember them, right? The thing with my grandfather, though, is he was born in 1916. He had polio as a child, so he lived his whole life with one foot a little bit shorter than the other one. Then his family lost everything during the Great Depression, and they had to live in tents in a park. Then he got drafted into World War II, was sent to the Philippines, got malaria, and almost died. They read him his last rites. That's how almost died he was. Then he beat that, got back to America, found out his wife had left him, and he had a kid that he didn't know about. And eventually he met my grandmother, and she was great, but she was also a 4'8" drunk Irish woman that he was married to for 60 years. And then he got cancer and had to beat that twice. And he also lived to be 95 years old and died 15 years ago. So this year when my mom posted, I was like, Mom, if Papaw was still alive, he'd probably wish he was fucking dead. Gotta call it at some point, you know. Just pulls the plug himself. I'm like, no, Papaw, I got it. You gotta really get it.